G'day and welcome to episode 130 of Trent365. Today is Monday the 9th of April. I saw a tweet today which led to a very long conversation on Twitter that basically referenced half a dozen or so research reports and studies that showed the open plan office space is not helping productivity. And that kind of goes a little bit against the trend because probably for the last maybe 5-7 years or so, there's been a push towards open plan office spaces. And I think a lot of that has come on the back of the startup businesses that applied that approach and that ended up being quite successful. So other companies thought that that's probably the way to go. And the theory is that it increases communication and collaboration, all those things, which obviously are good for business. It breaks down a lot of the barriers, both physically and just organizationally. And I think there's certainly some merit to that, but I think certainly from my point of view, if I'm in an open plan office environment, I'm just too easily distracted. If there's people around me talking about stuff, if I'm half listening to what they're doing and half doing my job, it just doesn't help me with productivity. I think people also need a bit of their personal space. And for me, I think an office environment with maybe an open door policy is a much better approach. So, the offices are open, but you can always close the door when you need a bit of privacy, but otherwise your doors are open at all times and you can still come and go from one office to another. To me, that also gives people their personal space. And I think that is the way to increase productivity in most businesses. What do you think? Open plan office or doors and walls? Let me know. That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. You can subscribe on iTunes, follow along on Google Play Store, Overcast, Pocket Cast, or just anywhere in the social streams you'll find us. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.